5, 4, 3, 2.
Hello everyone, this is Joy Bell.
And this is your good fella, Young T Bell.
And this is the Life After Love podcast, episode 3 of this year. So hopefully you're hanging in there with us.
Yeah.
So we did
plug. You might be getting ready to say this, but if you haven't already, make sure you go view the last podcast where we talked about child trafficking. I think it's episode 19. So just make sure you go check it out, share it. It might be very informational to you people out there who may not even be aware of human trafficking, but we specifically talked about child trafficking. I'm going to put the link in this description just in case you missed it.
Thank you, boo. But what I was going to say is that we did get a suggestion from one of our, I don't know what you call it, listeners?
Supporters.
Viewers, supporters, yes. So we're going to do things a little bit different, just to switch it up. Mm-hmm. So I don't know, do you want to start with the inspirational moment first or last? Or
we could do it last.
Okay, so you're going to start with your rant?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll do the rant in the beginning and then we'll do the inspirational moment in the end.
Yes. Well, it's not really a rant, but I'm just excited. You know why I'm excited?
Why?
Because I got my minivan.
Oh my gosh.
That minivan, I can pick up so many girls in that minivan.
Boy.
If you haven't already heard, our family is growing. We are expecting baby number 3. Mm-hmm. With baby number 3, unfortunately, I have to get rid of the Nissan Altima.
I know, unfortunately.
So, if you know anybody, by the time this podcast comes out, if it's still for sale, if you know anybody that's looking for a good 4-door car, 4 cylinders, good mileage on it, you know, good on gas, the Nissan Altima, the Silver Bullet, is for sale. But my minivan, that minivan, she gold, black on the inside. Once I put that CD player with that Bluetooth in there, I'm going to be picking up so many girls. I'm going to have to move the car seats out the back, and we're going to have to put one on the third row eventually. But, in the meantime.
The only girls he's going to be picking up is the girls on the soccer team that will be playing with Kennedy, and you got to take them to practice.
I can't. It's too much going on in the world. I can't even make one joke about balls with that, so don't even.
Please don't.
Yeah, I can't even.
I've never seen anyone so excited about a minivan.
But if you see me riding in the minivan, and I'm going to hit you with the toot toot, and you hit me back with the beep beep. That's all I got to say.
Something wrong with you. So today, so it came to me, I guess it was it like 2 nights ago? Uh-huh. I didn't have a topic for the podcast, but it kind of came to me when I was doing my meditation at night to talk about love language, the love languages. So for those of you who are not familiar, there is a book called The 5 Love Languages by Dr. Gary Chapman. Mm-hmm. And so he talks about how people communicate or express their loves. There are different types. And when I first heard of it, I was a little leery of it. But someone had bought it for us for our wedding as a gift. And we took it and I was like, oh my gosh, this is like really, really accurate. Mm-hmm. So first, let's go over the 5 different types of love languages. There's words of affirmation, quality time, acts of services, gifts, and physical touch. Mm-hmm. Now, we may use all of these different love languages at one time or another, but it's like, what's the more dominant one? What's the one that you speak the most? Because a lot of times we try to love people based on how we like to be loved. But be more specific. Love languages as far as relationships. Oh yeah, so this is time if you're in a relationship or marriage, because I think to be able to take the quiz, you're supposed to either be in a relationship or they have a single one. Got singles, but guys, teenage, but we're discussing like the relationship one. So it came to me because initially I don't even remember what my results were the first time, but they were accurate, and I don't remember Tyler's either. But no, I'm sure it was words of affirmation.
Mine or yours?
Sure, yours was words of affirmation.
Mine always words of affirmation.
But
same too.
We took it again in 2020, and mine changed. Did yours change a little bit?
They swapped. Quality time was like number 2. And
words of
affirmation was 1. They just flip flop back and forth, but it's always the same too.
But the reason I had wanted to do it because I had assumed, I'm trying to find the actual results from 2020 so we can compare them with 2021. Mm-hmm. But the reason I wanted to do it is because your love language doesn't change. But, well, I guess it does because it changed for me. Love language changed for me because I feel like it depends on our situation. Mm-hmm. And what you're dealing in with life, I guess.
Based on the stage you're in.
Right, yeah. So I think our love languages from, I'm trying to find them.
You said 2020 or you meant 2017?
2020. We did do it in 2017, but I don't have those results. We did that one actually in the book.
Okay.
But you can do it online. But I had your results from 2020.
I can probably tell you they the same because your boy.
Okay.
The same.
Here's Tyler's. Tyler's was first words of affirmation, then quality time, then acts of service, physical touch, and then receiving gifts. And so can you remember that? Words of affirmation, quality time, acts of service, physical touch, receiving gifts. And the one most recently that he took, I don't have them. Oh, here we go. Quality time was first. Words of affirmation was second. Acts of service was third. Physical touch. And then receiving gifts. So physical touch and receiving gifts was last on both of them. But your words of affirmation and quality time switched. Mm-hmm. So I mean acts of service was third too. Yeah. So it was just those two that switched. Mm-hmm. Which I'm very surprised to say that physical touch is like fourth because you're very touchy-feely.
I thought that was the way I love you, not the way I love you.
Oh, well maybe that's what it is. Yeah. But anyway, so 33% quality time, 30% words of affirmation, 20% acts of service. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to go over what mine was last year, and you can tell what it was this year. Do you remember?
Nah, he didn't.
Y'all see, he don't even care. He don't care about my love language.
I still don't know yours. It be changing.
So mine's last year, quality time.
That's not it.
This was last year.
I know. I'm just saying that's not what it is this year.
But this is why I'm gonna tell you it changed. Well, I'll go into that after that. So quality time was first, acts of service second, physical touch third, receiving gifts fourth, and words of affirmation were fifth. And so my results now.
Acts of service is number one.
I want you to know all of them.
I just need to know the top two. Well, yours was. Look, let me tell you this.
Let me say them first. My first was acts of service. Second was words of affirmation, which is crazy because words of affirmation was my last one.
You still don't be looking for words of affirmation.
I do. Receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch was last. Mine switched all the way around.
But read the percentages that you have for each one. 27%
acts of service, 20% words of affirmation, 20% receiving gifts, 20% quality time, and 13% physical touch.
Now do y'all see how a brother can get so confused and conflicted trying to love this woman? As we married 4 years, this woman is changing. She's evolving, but
in a good way.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have the same love languages. It just depends, like you said, on what stage of life you're in, what you need most. Like right. I need the same two things. I need you to tell me I'm a good boy and I did good and how proud you is of me. And I need you to set some time aside for me to spend some time with your boy. That's always going to be my top two. I think women always are going to have the same. Not most women.
Not necessarily. That's what I'm trying to figure out because quality time was my first one. But this is why I feel like it changes based on your situation.
Quality time is what, number 2?
It's fourth. It was first on
mine. She like, forget you, bro. I just want to forget you.
I think that quality time was important to me because at that point you were working. Oh, yeah. And so you were working overnight.
Now you got too much time with your boy.
Right. I probably I don't need no quality time. I'm surprised it's not last on them. But so I think it depends on, what stage of life or what you're going through. But I just think that's very, very interesting that what was once the first thing, well, I mean, My 3 things are they're totaled the same, but they just put quality time last. So, but I just think and then acts of service is first, and I think that maybe
that could you be tired all the time, like since you're pregnant.
Okay, I think acts of service means a lot because, in my opinion, I feel like I try to do everything. So when I get the little help that I can get, I be enjoying that. Like, boo, you want me? I don't even know what you about to say. You can say, boo, do you want me to just go pick the straw out upside on the sidewalk? I'm gonna be yes, and I don't even do that. But I'm just excited because you helping me out.
You don't. You turned me down. I was trying to pick up your vitamins the other day. I was like, I'm here, boo. Let me just get them. You was like, no, I'm gonna do it. No,
you had to get the right. You have to read the
but
vitamins.
You know, you could have sent me a picture of it. Or
no, I didn't want the same ones I got because they were expensive.
You could have sent me the message or picture of whichever one you wanted.
I didn't want to risk you getting it wrong.
But you know, you keep the receipt. I'll take it back.
And you know, I get emotional.
Oh yeah, you true. I don't
so let's not even go there. So I'm guessing that's why acts of service was for me. But words of affirmation is very surprising to me that it's that high because it was my last one. So why do you feel like words of affirmation is?
Because you're pregnant. I think women go through that whole.
For real.
Am I still attractive? Am I beautiful? Then you cut your hair, you want braids, you don't feel like doing your hair. I know you worry about trying to make sure you still keep up with your image and trying to make sure, you know, you dress cute and do these clothes fit better? Can I still rock these clothes? Or the season's changing, I don't have enough clothes for this season. And you just trying to make sure. I guess you feel like my expectations are really higher than they really are. Because after baby number 1, I quickly saw, okay, you know, she tired or she want to, you know, take a step back. She don't want to do this or do that. You got to, you know, reserve your energy. You know, sometimes you might just, when you have one of those days you want to just put your head back in the ponytail, I got to rock with that. Sometimes you just want to lounge around.
I can't put it in the ponytail now.
I mean, not now. Nah,
and he let me
now
tell
you put
y'all,
your bonnet on. I just got to rocks with it. I mean,
he lets me know. He be like, boo, you need to go get your hair done. What's going on here? He is so rude. Like,
do I need to get you some new shampoo? Cause
it's hard with short hair. I thought short hair was gonna be easier. It's harder to maintain.
That's why I say when you rocking that bonnet or that shower cap, what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say Daphne taught you well, so I'm gonna
my gosh.
You know, I just gotta be more understanding. So
he is so rude.
I ain't picky,
but to me, it's just very, very interesting, and I think it's important to do that because I know, which I'm surprised that receiving gifts really isn't first.
For you?
Yeah,
you was like that when we first.
I love giving like gifts, especially gifts that are meaningful. Like I am the bomb gift giver when it comes to Tyler. I always give you the bomb gift.
You are, but I feel like
and that's probably
since year 1, my gift giving has gotten a lot better. So maybe that's not as high of a priority right now because that's one of the things I improved on. But if I just start slacking, you'll probably.
Your gifts have got better, but they on top my gifts.
I'm not gonna. I'm talking about for me. I ain't trying to compete with you. I'm gonna toot my horn over here. I feel like I have increased tremendously, but I don't feel like you can. You would rather me help wash the dishes than me go buy some flowers or something.
No, not necessarily, but
all I gotta do is you can.
You see me trying to talk to the flowers.
Sure, that's just.
But I mean, probably like a plant, maybe a green plant would be better for me. But no, I feel like you probably right. I probably would rather. I know that you're gonna do a good job if you help me out washing the dishes. Like, oh, if you cook, boo, I'll wash the dishes. I'm good with that. Cause the gifts, they are pretty good. But at the beginning, it was rough. It was real hit or miss. Like very, very rough. I'll never forget that Christmas. I think it was Christmas when he bought me that Cato shirt. You went to Cato and had this lady find me. So you must talk to an old white lady.
She was a young girl. She was a young girl. She was probably my age. I was in West Georgia. I was so proud. Oh boy, I was so proud. The lady was like, ooh. The lady was like, what your girl normally wear? I had the picture. I was like, she rocked this. The girl was like, I know her style. I'm going to hook you up. I was like, girl, go ahead. She had the blouse, the earrings, the necklace.
It was a high
When I tell you, I left Cato so proud. I just knew I was gonna show her up for Christmas, bruh. When she opened that gift, she was like, and when I tell y'all disappointment, and I was just like, oh, I know I'm finna get so many brownie points. She was like, yeah, no. When I tell you, my feelings were so hurt. And then when I took it back, the same girl that helped me buy it, she was like, what happened? I was like, man, we failed. And the lady, I was so hyped. The girl was
that's
like,
what
yeah,
she gets paid to give you an experience.
And I'm a dummy. I don't know no better. I literally walked in there. I was like, I'm gonna grab a blouse. She was like, no, you gotta hook her up. I was like, girl, you better help your boy out, because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just a little college boy. I don't know what I'm looking for. And I had all the colors and schemes, and I was like, how much? Okay, I don't know nothing about fashion. Pack it up. I guess it looked good. And Joe was like, yeah, no. Did I return it and buy you anything else?
No, you gave me I got the receipt and I returned it.
No, I was like, man,
I probably just kept the cash.
That's fine. I said, well, what's the thought that count? I tried.
It was. I think I might have kept the earrings or the necklace, maybe.
It ain't even matter. The whole ensemble was what I was proud of. The earrings, I could have cared less.
Yeah, so that's probably the worst gift you ever gave me. But it's okay, boo.
That's because you know what I learned.
You've done better.
But you know what I've learned in year 4? Mm-hmm. I have learned a little better of how to listen for what you want. Because the year I got you your tablet, you said it. And I forgot who said this. They was like, she tell you what women be telling you what they want. You just got to listen. Fellas, would you believe that's true? Now, ladies, don't get it twisted. Just think you going to just be going out there saying what you want to your fellas and he going to get it. But this specific year, Joy was just like, oh, I like this iPad. Oh, I wouldn't have to bring my iPad. I mean, my laptop if I had my iPad. Do. And I was like, all right, bet. And you know what weighs in my advantage? The fact that I'm such a sucky gift giver. When I give good gifts, it's like I come through clutch.
And he tries to annoy me when he knows he has a good gift. He'll do something to set me off.
Oh, it's so easy though.
He'll be
Trigger
like,
easy.
It's like he'll do something intentionally,
and she gets set off.
And I just be like so upset. And then he just be like he's like,
jerk.
Here you go.
Jerk. Oh, and she got that foolish look on her face, and I'll be like, see there, you was cutting up, showing your tail for nothing. Fellas, if your woman talks about something, ladies, don't get it twisted once again. But fellas, you got to listen to your woman. Listen to what she's saying. She'll tell you what she want. And every time she talk about it, not everything she talk about, just one thing she talk about most often. Like that iPad she was talking about most often. What's something else? Some pots and pans. I got one year she was talking some trash can she wanted, stainless steel.
Did you give me that for Christmas?
Yeah, remember I got it sent to Dry House.
Y'all, can y'all believe he bought me a trash can for Christmas?
You said you wanted a stainless steel trash. I had to listen, fellas. I was listening.
But now I've made it easier for him in 2021. What have I done? I start sending you the things that I want. Yeah. It don't get no easier than that. I have sent him a clue. It's this shirt that I want. I'm like, boo, it's sold out again. He be like, oh,
but that mortgage due.
Oh, okay. I'm like, but I keep sending you this shirt.
I can just make that shirt. I can design it.
No, I don't want you to design. I want her shirt.
I can design that bad
no,
boy.
I
You
want
know the
shirt.
difference.
I will
Shauna,
know the difference.
I need a shirt made. Shauna.
So anyways, I've sent him 2 things so far this year. So we'll see how he does. I mean, I directly sent them to him. He was like, why are you sending me this? And I was like,
you know what?
This is just in case you're wondering what you want to get me.
You know why you're such a good gift giver?
Why?
Because I'm so simple. I don't make it hard for you at all.
Yes, you do.
You got me a Dunder Mifflin shirt for Father's Day, and I was very well satisfied.
I got you more than Dunder
You did,
Mifflin.
but you know how simple I am, so.
That wasn't Father's Day. That was your birthday.
Whatever holiday celebration it was, I am very simple. It does not take much to please me. You can take me to Buffalo Hot. Give me some wings.
Let me tell y'all, it's very difficult because Tyler is a tech person. So that means all his gifts are expensive. And he's picky. So, if it was anybody else that's not a tech person, you could just buy. Like, I'd be like, oh, I'll buy him a little hard drive something like that,
Don't
for
buy
him
me
to
a
put his
little hard
stuff.
drive.
And he'd be like, and so I'm up here thinking in my mind, oh, I already got one. It's a good deal or whatever. He come here talking about, no, I already got about 2 of those. I want and then the thing costs like $600-800. I'm like, sir, what are you doing? So I have to be creative and really know the person that he is and what
I'm a nerd.
motivates him.
I don't
And
care
then
about
get
fashion, shoes, none of that.
I know that's why I have to really get
But
down to the nitty gritty.
Let's be clear. You also said when you got me this tripod, you just knew. You thought it was a good gift. It is a good gift, but you thought I wasn't going to use it because I told you I had another one for my business. But lo and behold, how many times have we used this tripod?
And you see, he just used it in the house. He don't even want to take it out.
I can't take this on. I can't take that.
Y'all see how he do this? Is why I can't just. That's why he's not a simple guy.
It's too small. Cause I be having my camera, I have my screen, I have my light, my microphone. It's too small. I'm not gonna
But anyways, you're just proving my point that it's hard. He's not a simple guy.
I don't take it out because I use it at home, so you can see I'm using it.
He likes technology, and that's not cheap. That's all I'm saying. So it's not. But let's get back to you because we're starting to get off task. So your first one was quality. Why do you think quality time, and words of affirmation have consistently been your top 2?
Because being the simple guy that I am.
Oh my gosh, Tyler, you are not simple.
I am very simple.
Okay.
Which one was last year? Quality time?
Words of affirmation was first.
Words of affirmation is always going to be a top 2 because I take pride in accomplishing things. Like when you tell me one day the day you was like, boo, you did the thing out there when you cut that grass. I'm like, shoot, I'm going to spend another 30 minutes out here next time because I'm going to get these lines crisp. I didn't say that because
I didn't want you to stay at that 30 minutes.
But you said it. But the fact that you tell me how proud you are of when I did the mailbox, I was like, boo, I don't think you caught it. I asked you maybe 3 or 4 times. Did you see the mailbox? Did you see it? Did you see it in the daytime? Did you see it in the nighttime? I got the numbers on there. I kept asking you. And when you finally gave me the confirmation that you liked my work, I was like, oh, I did good. Thank you, Bobby.
Okay.
But I'm going to always be 1 or 2 with that because I feed off of that. That give me, I'm already confident, but that give me more confidence as a husband to know I'm going to do, I could do whatever, task I want to accomplish. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. So the other was why quality. You think quality, especially, I don't understand why quality time is first for you now because we see each other every day, all day.
We see each other, but we don't spend time together. Because especially that you be tired most of the time.
So what's your definition of quality time?
We can just be, on the test, it was like we could be sitting in the same room watching TV.
We do that.
That's quality
with the
time.
Kids.
No, it don't count with the kids though. I want peace and quiet. You sitting right there, me sitting right there.
I'm about to throw him under the bus, y'all.
I be trying to get rid of the kids, but you don't be wanting to get rid of the kids.
Let me tell you about Tyler. So we can sit in the same room. Mm-hmm. So let me tell you about him. Mm-hmm. So last night, I'm about to throw you under the bus.
What happened last night?
Me and him was spending time together watching TV, right? Because I'm on this girlfriend's kick, and I know he don't too much care for the show.
But I've been strong on it.
But I think he look at it, just like probably so he could spend time with me or whatever.
Because Joy watch all the shows. We don't watch what I watch.
So, because I'm tired looking at home shows.
When the last time we looked at a home show? It's been at least 2 months.
Thank God. I'm so tired of those
everything
shows.
You start watching.
Dude, let me tell you why I really don't like house shows. Because you start getting ideas. And then I don't want you to get ideas. And you get me excited. This is like today. What's that area, that window around in the kitchen? I was like, a bay window. He's like, what if we put a breakfast nook in the bay window? I was like, okay.
I bet that add some equity into this house, though.
Who gonna build it? I don't know. I just thought it'd be nice. This is why I don't like doing that.
House.
He look at HGTV. They have all these different projects. I'm gonna build a fire pit. Y'all, we ain't gonna have no house because whatever he do, it probably gonna set the thing on fire.
You can doubt your boy, but that equity.
This is why I don't like looking at house show. Cause he get ideas, y'all. He was about to build the whole. What was that you said you was gonna build in the family room?
Them built-ins?
See,
I said I was gonna buy some built. I'm gonna build them.
he be getting all kind of ideas. He get excited when he look at those HGTV shows, and that's why I'm just like, don't get no ideas, boo. Cause he'll be like, oh, so in the next house, and I can do this, and I know it's not gonna happen, cause we got a dresser that's sitting out in the garage.
Oh, you little face.
But getting back on the subject of quality,
you do that, let me stop this camera and then redo it.
Based on quality time, because he was like, he read in the quiz that could just be us sitting in the same room. We was looking at TV, but it's important to me that I get my
Chandler Moore session on.
I get my praise and worship, and then I journal and I pray before I go to bed. So I said, boo, would you like to do praise and worship with me? I should have known, because he didn't initially just say yes, but he didn't say no. And so I was like, so is that a yes or no? He's like, oh, I'll do it. So I put on this song, and anybody who listens to like Maverick City, you know, sometimes their songs can be a little long. I will give it to them. But the song probably was about 8-9 minutes. It was probably 8-9 minutes. So I'm up here, you know, great is your faithfulness to me. I'm jamming. Praising and worshiping.
7 minutes.
All I hear is,
I got a big nose. I was just breathing hard. I was breathing.
I mean,
my nose big. That's all it is.
He was snoring, y'all.
No,
I'm just like, this is why we can't have quality. It don't take him nothing but, like, you know, those people, like for me, when it's time for me to go to bed, I got to get comfortable. It take me like a couple minutes. Tyler, you be like, good night, boo. Good night. I mean, when I tell you he snore, I mean, he gets down with the snore. Like, he be cutting some wood up in them.
I was just breathing.
And so I'm like,
I just got big nostrils.
And I tried to ignore it. Because I was like, you know, he here. I understand he might be a little tired because he like to stay up late. Well, I don't say he like to, but he stays up editing late at night. Y'all, it didn't stop. I think he would wake himself up because, like, from the snoring. So he might shift. He might do like he into it, and then I look back over there.
Hallelujah. I'm meditating.
Snoring, y'all.
Meditating.
Knocked out. It was so bad. I felt so bad because I was praying over there. I was praying in my praise and worship. And I was like, can I look past it? Because I was like, am I focused on you if I can? But I'm saying the snoring was so distracting. I was like, boo, can you just leave the room? There was no room for Jesus with him snoring.
You wasn't focused on the right thing.
I couldn't because you was loud. And I mean, Jesus, I had the music loud, y'all. He was louder than the music.
I doubt
snoring. That. I was like, what? I was singing, wasn't I? I was like, from the rising sun to the setting.
But don't take away from the fact that before you did that, we was watching TV for like 2 hours.
No,
yeah, we
maybe
was.
2 episodes, because that's why I was like,
I
need to cut it off. No, it don't matter.
Don't take
so
my,
you see
my
quality time. It don't be me. It be him.
No, we was spending
time.
We was spending time, but by that time, it would have been about 2.5 hours.
So, Tyler's number one right now is quality time. So, it says how to communicate. I should have uninterrupted and focused conversations, and one-on-one time is critical. Mm-hmm. Create a special moment together.
Watching girlfriends.
Take walks and do. Remember when I just sent you that park that Kim sent me? Take walks.
You don't be trying to walk.
Create special moments together. Take walks and do small things with your partner. Weekend getaways are huge. For me, it was acts of service. Mm-hmm. So it says how to communicate. This is how you should communicate with me. Use action phrases like "I'll help." They want to know you're with them. Partner with them. Actions to take. Do chores together or make them breakfast in bed. Go out of your way to help alleviate their daily workload. Because I do have a workload on me. But I do think that we should take this week to do take one action to support the other person's quality time, love language. You think that's something you can do? Are you ready to accept the challenge?
What, we want to go walking?
No. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to tell you. You have to do it on your own. We shouldn't be telling. You have to plan, boo. I have to plan something for you.
Around the park.
No. You can't plan for your own self. I have to plan.
That's for you.
I didn't want to take a walk.
Who want to take? I want to take a walk.
They say one-on-one time, take a walk. Do something special together.
Yeah, we can do something special together.
Okay. So you're going to research more on acts of service and find something that you can do for me.
That's easy.
And I'm going to do something quality time for you. I already have something in mind. So we'll do something this week. And then we'll talk about it on the podcast next week when we open up.
Would you like me to move this microphone?
Do I need to?
Acts of service. Bam, out the way already. Light work. If you enjoyed this podcast, this is
so back to my inspirational moment. Because did you have anything you want to add on the love languages?
I think it's important to know, because it's important to know how you should love your partner, because you can be going out of your way doing stuff that they could care less about. Like if your partner isn't a person that likes gifts and you just buying them a bunch of gifts, you just wasting money. They like, oh, thank you, but really all I just want you to do is help me clean the kitchen. And that could just be, something so simple that could help you, and it could cut down on the stress, because you would think they don't appreciate it, but it's just like, I appreciate it, but that's not the way I receive love. So I would encourage everybody, couples, engaged, married, think about getting married, anything like that. Figure out your person. Okay,
you've been looking at too much Married at First Sight.
Figure out your loved one's love language, because it will help you tremendously in the long run. And you can be more specific at that time in their life of how to love them. It's going to change, whether it's 1, 2, 2, 1. One thing might be something like year 1. It was, I don't know what it was, but I'm sure it'll change by the time year 4 or 5 rolls around. But it just helps to know how to love your partner. Over to you, Joy.
And it never helps to send them flowers, chocolate covered strawberries, balloons. Just a simple, I'm thinking of you.
You said it doesn't hurt.
It doesn't hurt.
Don't waste your money, fellas. If you don't like that, don't.
But anyways, back to my inspirational moment. I was trying to actually find a video, but I can't find it. But I'm not gonna say. I was about to say anybody who knows me knows I like Tabitha Brown, but I don't know if people know that. But Tyler knows I love Tabitha Brown, and she is such an inspiration. Mm-hmm. I think Tyler doesn't say it, but I think he thinks she's a little cute. I think he has a little crush on her, but he says he doesn't. But maybe he's just because they were talking about she's glowing, boo. She's glowing. I'm just so happy for her. I'm like, you don't even know Tabitha.
I like Tabitha Brown, but I don't have a crush on her.
Okay.
That ain't a celebrity crush.
Anywho. So she had this video that I thought was very, very good. It's like a minute, maybe 2 minutes long at the most. Mm-hmm. But it was really, really good. I feel like she wake up in the middle of the night or early in the morning and just had these awesome messages from God. And she just shares them with her followers. So the thing she was talking about, well, I think the title of the video was Things Happen.
Your story.
Things happen. Things don't happen to you. They happen through you. And it's not your story. You're the storyteller. Mm-hmm. And so she was just saying that, of course we know life is not always perfect. You're going to have your ups, you're going to have your downs. It's going to feel like you have your mountaintop experiences and you have your valley experiences. But she was just expressing that, that's inevitable. Mm-hmm. It's going to happen. But these things don't happen to you. They happen through you. And I thought it was very interesting because she was like, a lot of times we get stuck in those valley experiences where we're like, well, I guess it's just the way it's supposed to be. This is just who I am. This is just what happens with me. And she was like, God doesn't put you in those experiences for you to just sit there. He wants you to go through them, because that is not your story. But the whole point of it is for you to tell your story once you get through, to help somebody else, to show the goodness of God. And so I thought that was really, really, it just really, really blew my mind. It was just a different way of looking at things. And so I just wanted to share it with you, because if you are,
the viewers,
you and the viewers, if you are going through something, remember that you're going through. It's not happening to you. It's happening through you. God is telling a story through you. So don't get stuck there. Yeah. Don't get stuck there, because when you don't move how God wants you to move, or if you don't receive what you're supposed to receive in that valley, how many other people gonna miss out on their blessing because you didn't move the way you were supposed to move? So just, you know.
I said that in the mountains.
Sorry, what? I
said that in the mountains.
You said what?
You get blessed so you can bless other people.
Yep, you did. You've said that before. Mm-hmm. So, just remember, it's not happening to you. It's happening through you. And you're going to have a story to tell on the other side. And that's the key. Once you go through it, don't hold it and keep it to yourself. You don't go through it to just keep it to yourself.
Can't keep it.
You have to share it with somebody else, because somebody else needs to hear that.
Because somebody coming up right behind you that's finna go through the same thing. And you going to be the person that they probably was watching you as you was going through your storm.
Right. Or sometimes they don't even know you're going through. And when you share that, you're like, oh my gosh.
I didn't even know.
What?
That's just like what I said about my parents. My dad told me their testimony about the house. I didn't even know it.
Yeah.
Didn't even know
So somebody's always watching you. It might be your own kids. It might be just, you know.
It might be your spouse.
Your spouse. Definitely. I know as a wife, I'm always looking at Tyler. I might not even say it to him all the time, but I'm seeing how he reacts, because I'm gonna react based off him. If he freak out, then I'm probably gonna freak out. She's like, boo,
I need some confirmation. I'm like, bro, chill out, cuz.
Something wrong with him. So anyways, that's all I have for today.
Awesome. Well, this is the bottom of the part. I was doing so good.
That's what she said.
I was doing so good.
Uh-huh.
Shout out to you. Well, this is the part of the podcast where we have to shut it down. If you like this podcast, if you can relate to this podcast, if you can add anything to this podcast, matter of fact, if you even thought about doing the love language test after you watch this podcast, make sure you leave a like on this video, leave a comment, share the video, because more people that are in relationships, engaged, dating, need to know about their love languages. Their love languages for themselves. Remember, it's not just for couples. They have love languages for teenagers, singles, guys, girls, married couples. Just know how you want to be loved, and know how your partner wants to be loved, to cut down on the headaches that you'll have trying to figure this thing out.
Come on, baby, it's you.
Until next time, I have been your man, Thaddeus Bell.
What?
Didn't I tell you a long time ago? I said, when people would be like, what J stand for? I'd be like, Tyler Janarius Bell.
No. She's just coming up with names.
It just made sense, because I was like, you gonna ask, so why can't it just be J?
It is J. J-A-Y.
Janarius Bell.
Anywho.
Thaddeus Bell is my name.
And this is your melanin queen, Joy Bell.
Oh, because you done popped your curls and you feeling yourself.
You know, and I got the nice rose tone, you know, looking good on my skin color.
Got the curls on display.
Yeah. But anyways, this is the Life After Love podcast, and we hope you've enjoyed. Share, like, comment, and subscribe.
And we're under 45 minutes. Hey-o.
Until next time. Bye-bye.